Everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So big news today in the world of Evony. It hasn't been since K35 that the best player in Evony is also in the best alliance. Back in the K35 day, if you had the best player, you won almost all the time. It was really, really hard to beat an alliance that had the best player. Unless you were like BVS or something, and for some reason that didn't happen. Anyways, then came K40, and it was about rally size. Then came K45, and it was about even bigger rally size. Let's get 90 million in a rally and smoke everybody. Or is it? Neo came up with a new plan, and he's teaching everybody how to play the game. We learned from it. I'll show you that in a bit. So Neo basically built this 182 billion powerhouse account. And Neo Nodder has said he's going to stop at 200. And he sent me this. He's like, make a video. I want to teach all of Evony how to play the game. I really want to help out the community. So anyways, he went up against the C2 champions, VIG, Vig Alliance. And, it's kind of a stepping stone to get to fight the real champs in C1 and go against those really, really big keeps. So this was, I think when we played them last, they were sixth best in Evony. And let's look at it. So 543,000 points for Neo. And he almost doubled the C2 champions. And, he's only 14 months old, I think. And you could look, not a single player even got 60,000 points off him. This is like 1,000% markup in points. Absolutely ridiculous. And you could see he has no teammates even above 14,000. So I heard some people talking strategy in, different groups and saying, just port lock him. Next time, go serious and port lock him. Like, the guy doesn't need to port. Look at him. Like, that's not going to work. And port lock him to get his teammates. He's got like 3 teammates who are like 2 billion, 3 billion. I think one just became 4 billion. So there's no easy points against him. Let's look at the reports. And you can see he has 10 million reinforcements, but they're not fully layered or anything like that. And obviously not very good. Surprised he's not using Tanika. Let's look at the buffs. And very nice debuffs on Neo. Not often you see over 1,000 on those siege stuff, or over 900. And then we'll look at his reinforcements. So you can see, like, people are just kind of sending whatever they have left, because I don't think they got much left. Anyways, so he tanks that one, 3.6 billion. And then this one, 2.9 billion. So he did even better than I did when I got rallied by them. I think I gave up, 6.5? What else we got in this message? You have successfully scouted Rally Quick's city. So Rally Quick, that is Neo, I believe, right? That was Neo's main city after he did finally get zeroed. They finally zeroed me after almost an hour and a half for rallies. Who knew? To be the best, you just had to be 200 billion. and then here, I guess, is this the final score? Yeah, victory for Neo. So I guess, I know some people were saying they got to have a rematch. This can't be real. Like, I don't know why he would want a rematch. I think that Vig will have to beat someone else to move up into fight Neo again. But obviously you can't control that. It'd be nice if they had some sort of Shalon's championships where Neo could face off against everybody and see how that goes. And then this is Neo's zeroed power, 4.6 billion. And then, so different thoughts on all of this. So it's nice to see Neo actually challenged a little bit. And we learned from Neo. I wonder if other people will learn. So basically, I saw some chatter in other groups, people talking, saying like, well, port lock them, or take all the buildings, outwork them for 2 hours. Yeah, he's just going to go attack all your smaller teammates and get more points than the buildings. But maybe he's changed the meta. So, what would happen? Like, imagine Neil gets put in C2, like C3, like those Shalon's finals, and he just shows up alone and there's no easy points, and he just goes and starts attacking people and getting points. Like, he's dominated C6 Shalons and All Stars that with this way, and he does rally. Anyways, I guess the only way to counter him, like one strategy I haven't heard yet from other people, is what if other teams just started throwing in their best player? Like, what if Vidge throws in Geek, or Huntress goes in, or only BK goes in for NFG? Like, well, maybe that's the strategy going forward. You go with just a couple keeps. So I'll tell you this. We have learned from Neo, and also from a couple alliances in the past, like Luan and Waggy. So we used to play them when I was in NEF. And so this is what we did against, these are our last 5 bogs. And we gave up only 400,000 to Neo. So, we might be in the battle there. Maybe Vidge has to play us again before they get a chance to go back against him, because they gave up a lot more points than we did to Neo. Anyways, we learned, and we're like, we're going to start going with a smaller lineup and basically no easy points in Battlefield. Like today we entered with 6 people, and we got 2 players who are large. We don't even make up half of Neo's size, but in our style of Battlefield, that's the sort of thing that works, and maybe larger alliances will end up doing the same type of thing. So I don't know if, Neo's, you can't really say he's top 1 yet, but he's definitely got people on notice, and he's going to be making a run at that Holy Grail #1 alliance. I think someone said his SVS, his server, is 11th so far. So, they're moving up very quickly. And I know a friend of mine, Bry, he faced Neo in SVS, and he's like, it was hell, man. He's like, there's no points on his server except for Neo. Like, there's nobody on server to attack at all. Nothing. Just Neo. This was a couple of months ago, before those guys became like 3-4 billion. But I'm sure those accounts don't play SVS. So anyways, let me know what you guys think of this. Let me know, do you think Neo's the top alliance in all of Evony? Or actually, we should say BWP, right? All the hard work of everybody there. Are they the top alliance in all of Evony? Or do they still have to go through all of C1 and all of the great alliances there, the historical alliances, and beat some of them before we could say this? It'd be nice. I don't think any of them play his time, though. He normally plays time 4, so it might be tough to get a matchup for him. But I'm sure he could play time 9, because, that is the opposite of 4. So if you can play 3 and 4, you could generally play 9. That's how it works in my alliance. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. Looking forward to continuing to watch him. Shalons are coming up. It'd be really nice if Evony made a change to something like Battlefield or Shalons, where instead of you can still have continents, but just have it like power, and all the biggest are on the top, all the next are on the next, rather than having it as age of players. Then we could get more premier matchups like this, and they're nice things to watch and learn from. So hopefully we can all learn a lot more from Neo the Great, and let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.